Most plants die within days without sunlight, but some plants can survive weeks, even months, in dark rooms, bathrooms, or offices. These plants evolved to survive extreme conditions, and one of them can live almost anywhere. Here are 7 incredible plants that can survive without sunlight for weeks. 7 on the list is the snake plant, one of the toughest houseplants you can own. Native to harsh African climates, this plant evolved to survive drought, heat, and long periods with little light. Its thick, upright leaves store water and energy, allowing it to stay alive when other plants quickly fail. In low light, it slows its metabolism dramatically, conserving resources and stretching survival for weeks or even months. That makes it perfect for bedrooms, shaded corners, and apartments that rarely see direct sun. Care is incredibly simple. Water only every 2 to 4 weeks, and always let the soil dry out to avoid root rot. The snake plant is ideal for beginners because it tolerates mistakes and neglect better than most plants. On top of that, it contributes to a fresher indoor environment, making it not just decorative, but practical for everyday living in modern homes and offices. Next is the ZZ plant, often called one of the most indestructible houseplants in the world. This plant survives where most others fail because it stores water and nutrients in thick underground roots known as rhizomes. These act like natural reservoirs, allowing the plant to handle drought, darkness, and neglect for surprisingly long periods. Even in low-light rooms or offices with only artificial lighting, the ZZ plant can remain healthy for weeks without stress. It's perfect for desks, workspaces, hallways, or any corner that rarely sees sunlight. Care is extremely simple. Water only every 3 to 4 weeks and make sure the soil drains well, since constant moisture can damage the roots. The ZZ plant is ideal for beginners, busy people, or anyone who forgets to water regularly. In fact, this is one plant that truly thrives on neglect and minimal attention. 5th on the list is pothos, one of the most adaptable and fast-growing indoor plants you can own. In nature, pothos grows beneath dense forest canopies where sunlight is filtered and limited, which is why it performs so well in low-light homes and offices. Instead of relying on strong sunlight, it focuses on steady, energy-efficient growth, allowing it to survive for weeks in dim environments without major stress. This makes it ideal for shelves, desks, hanging spaces, or rooms that only receive indirect light. Caring for it is simple. Water when the soil feels dry and trim the vines occasionally to keep it full and healthy. One of its biggest advantages is versatility. Pothos can grow in soil or just water, making it perfect for beginners experimenting with indoor plants. With minimal care, it continues growing steadily, bringing greenery and life to almost any indoor space. But the last plant on this list is one of the toughest plants ever discovered. 4th is the peace lily, a plant that combines beauty with surprising resilience. Native to tropical rainforest floors, it evolved to grow under dense tree cover where direct sunlight rarely reaches. Because of this, it adapts extremely well to indoor spaces with low or indirect light, and can survive for weeks without strong sunlight. This makes it a great choice for living rooms, bathrooms, offices, or shaded corners of the home. The peace lily is also very communicative, which makes care easy even for beginners. When it needs water, its leaves gently droop, giving you a clear signal instead of silently suffering. Simply water it when this happens and keep the soil lightly moist, not soaked. Beyond its elegant white blooms, the peace lily adds a calm, fresh feeling to indoor spaces, making it both decorative and practical for anyone wanting a low-light, low-stress houseplant. 3rd on the list is the cast iron plant, a houseplant famous for its extreme toughness. Its name comes from its ability to survive conditions that would destroy most other plants. Originally popular in old Victorian homes, it earned its reputation by thriving in dim hallways, smoky rooms, and spaces with very little natural light. This resilience comes from its slow growth and efficient energy use, allowing it to survive long periods in dark corners without stress. Because of this, it's perfect for apartments, shaded rooms, or areas where sunlight barely reaches. Caring for it is incredibly easy. Water occasionally and allow the soil to dry between watering, as it dislikes constant moisture. The cast iron plant is ideal for people who want greenery without the responsibility of frequent care. It quietly survives neglect while still adding a classic, elegant touch to indoor spaces. Second is the Chinese evergreen, a plant well known for its ability to thrive indoors with minimal sunlight. It naturally grows in shaded tropical forests, where tall trees block most direct light, so it developed the ability to survive in dim, filtered environments. Because of this adaptation, it can live comfortably for weeks in rooms with little natural light, making it perfect for offices, bedrooms, or indoor shelves. One of its biggest advantages is its low-maintenance nature. Simply water when the top layer of soil feels dry and keep it away from cold drafts or sudden temperature changes. The Chinese evergreen is especially popular among beginners because it rarely demands attention, yet continues to look lush and decorative. Its patterned leaves add visual interest and brightness to indoor spaces, proving that even without strong sunlight, you can still enjoy a vibrant and attractive houseplant. The number one on the list is the spider plant, one of the most adaptable and rewarding indoor plants you can grow. It survives in a wide range of conditions because it naturally evolved to handle changing light environments, which allows it to tolerate low-light rooms for weeks without major problems. This makes it perfect for shelves, desks, or hanging spaces where sunlight is limited. Caring for it is simple. Water about once a week and allow the soil to dry slightly between watering. What makes the spider plant truly special is its ability to reproduce on its own. It produces small baby plants, often called plantlets, that grow from long stems and can be replanted to create entirely new plants. This means a single spider plant can eventually multiply into many, making it ideal for beginners who want a low-effort plant that keeps giving back over time. By now, you've seen that not all plants depend on strong sunlight to survive. Many of these resilient species adapt easily to indoor life, making them perfect for apartments, offices, and rooms with limited natural light. They don't demand constant attention, complicated routines, or expert knowledge, which makes them ideal for beginners starting their plant journey. With simple watering habits and the right placement, these plants can stay healthy for weeks even in dim environments. The key lesson is simple. You don't need perfect conditions to grow plants indoors. With the right choices, anyone can bring greenery into their space and enjoy the calm, life, and beauty plants provide. These plants prove something powerful about nature. Life doesn't always need perfect conditions to survive. Even in low light, quiet corners, and forgotten spaces, these plants continue to grow, adapt, and stay alive. They remind us that bringing greenery into our homes isn't about having ideal sunlight or perfect routines. It's about choosing the right plants and letting them do what they're naturally built to do. If you've ever felt your space was too dark for plants, now you know that's not true. Start with just one of these resilient plants, watch how easily it adjusts, and you'll begin to see how tough and forgiving nature really is. Sometimes, all it takes is one plant to completely change how your space feels.